So we say greetings, welcome in our Cahuilla language, Meowen, Homo Memum. And I would like to express our gratitude and honor for the land of which we stand right now is the land of the Agua Caliente mountain desert Cahuilla. So we are on the land which spans up to the top of the mountain to probably the other mountain that's over here, and that's their ancestral area. So that's the land in which we are standing on today. So I want to thank everyone for being here. It's an honor for me to speak to you all today. And we're glad that, it took years in the making, not only of tribes, environmental justice, advocates, everyone to try to get this land protected. And many of you may know that we stand right at the edge of the Santa Rosa San Jacinto National Monument, which was established probably about 25 years ago. And with that, especially with Agua Caliente, Cabazon, Torres Martinez, the Indian lands that are at the foothills of these mountains, we know that people look at these reservations as they stand today. But ancestrally, we were allowed to travel and migrate, and we have villages all through these mountains. And when we're talking about Chuckwalla, we have a trade route that went from here all the way to the Colorado River. So as you may have seen in movies and TV, the Yellowstone, 1863, 1929, and you can see a depiction, a small percentage of depiction of how people lived in that time, how hard it was to survive for anyone. If you were a settler coming from the east, if you were Native American living here, it wasn't easy. So the reason I'm saying that is because when we're trying to protect land, we're trying to protect land that's sacred to the tribes, because this is the land in which we lived, but we also died. So within these mountains, there are many, many burial sites. And just like settlers coming across, there are burial sites across the United States when this America was established. And a lot of sites have monuments to protect ancient trails that were used to establish the United States. So in respect for protecting the land, we're asking the same thing that at least half a dozen tribes around the Chuckwalla Monument, the 600,000 acres, have sacred land because it's where we lived, it's where we thrived, and it's also where we died. So we have sacred burial sites everywhere within the monument. So in protecting that, the proclamation that was signed on January 14th, and it implements a statement that says that no one is to appropriate, remove, injure, or destroy any monumental features that are in the monument. So that is historic in the fact that this monument doesn't have that. And when I say that we have ancient villages and sites and history within these mountains, it has since been, the last 25 years, has been the features that we know of. The villages have been destroyed, the artifacts have been taken or just injured, and the burial sites that we once knew are no longer protected. So with this new monument and the implementation of a co-steward agreement with the tribes in consultation is huge. So what better way to protect the land than to use the tribes who were original co-stewards of the environment for thousands and thousands of years. So we are the first environmentalists. So now that we are going to be part of this co-stewardship, we believe it's going to be the ultimate protection of the public land that we're talking about today.